we want to thank you so much for keeping it Alfajiri only on K24. This is what we do from 6 a.m. all the way till 9 a.m. Shiko Kaittany is my name, and welcome to another session of Rise and Shine. Remember, we do want to hear from you on our social media platforms at K24TV on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter is how you can find us. And today, if you are an entrepreneur, well, we want to say this show is for you. And that's because we are talking about how you can actually turn your business around. Now, getting and staying motivated is really vital, whether you are actually, starting up or you've been, in the game for a while. The point is you need to actually stay on track. And my guest today is an international speaker who actually left the corporate world, set up a number of successful businesses, including, get this, the teddy bear business, and is now actually helping startups make their businesses more successful. I do want to welcome business growth architect Carl M. Gibbons, who's in town and is actually going to be speaking at the Entrepreneurs Summit happening today. Welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for asking.
Have they already taught you anything in Swahili, like Karibu Kenya?
Karibu and Jambo.
Jambo.
And of course, I watched Lion King on the plane, so
yes.
Hakuna Matata. So
Hakuna Matata.
That's it now.
Okay.
You have my entire Swahili. That's it. We're done.
Good job.
Okay.
Good job. Good job. All right, Carl, it's such a pleasure to meet you, and it's fantastic because now you're in Kenya. You get to speak to entrepreneurs. I'm hoping to hear, how your entire trip is going to be.
Right.
But now that we're here to actually talk to especially the SME sector, tell us about some of the common loopholes that you see as you're speaking to entrepreneurs, and it could be from a global perspective,
okay.
Whether they're in the UK, America, Africa, yeah.
Okay. The first mistake that they all make is they fall in love with their own dream. And there's nothing wrong with having a dream because that's how we build businesses.
Right.
But when they look at themselves in the mirror of the morning and this is a really good idea. Yeah. And of course, the mirror says, yes, it's a great idea. Okay? They don't validate what it is that they want to do.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. They don't establish whether there is a market for what it is that they want to do.
Right.
Okay? And they need to answer themselves a couple of questions. Am I solving a problem? Or am I providing a need? Is there a demand for what it is that I'm offering?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether it's products, goods or services. Is there a demand?
Yes.
And am I fulfilling a need?
Yeah.
And if you're not doing either of those, take a step back and go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
Okay? So just because you like banana flavoured ice cream, that doesn't mean to say that there is a market for banana flavoured ice cream.
Right.
Okay? So if you go down the road and you start investing in all the machinery and the products and the advertising and et cetera, to build your business all based around banana flavoured ice cream, all you're going to end up is a room full of equipment that's not going to get used and fridges full of banana flavoured ice cream.
Right, right. So the research behind it.
Totally.
Okay, okay.
Totally.
I was actually just telling Carl before we got on air that this is such a timely discussion because SMEs actually make up 80 to 98% right here in Kenya. And this is actually even from a CBK report that was released in 2017. Do you think that also startups, or at least entrepreneurs with startups, tend to kind of get lost in terms of their expectations, and that window that we give our businesses is a bit too small, and you've got things crumbling, closing shop and what have you.
Well, here's the thing: when you first start out, you're the CEO of your own business, but you're not the chief executive officer of your own business. You're the chief of everything officer. So you literally have to do everything. You're a single shingle warrior. You have to create the product, deliver it, you have to go and make the sales, but you still have to clean the floor. You have to do absolutely everything. So the first thing that entrepreneurs should have on their agenda, and I call them 90-day rocks. They should start thinking every 90 days, what hat can I take off? So look and focus on the things that you're not very good at, okay? Because you didn't get into the banana ice cream business because you like doing accounting, okay? In fact, most entrepreneurs hate doing accounting, right? So in the next 90 days, how can I generate enough revenue that I can employ somebody to do that. And when I say employ, that doesn't necessarily mean work for me full time, but I can subcontract that work out, that I can get that off my plate, so I can take that hat off. And so you've got to learn how to quit if you want to get rich. Right? You learn how to quit doing the stuff that you shouldn't be doing. And getting other people to help you do that. And the way that you do that is you surround yourself with people who play at what you have to work at. And I'm going to say that again. Surround yourself with people who play at what you have to work at. So if you are no good at accounting or social media or sales, all of those things, and it's not bad. It doesn't make you a bad entrepreneur.
And you're not a failure.
And you're absolutely not a failure. In fact, you're the total opposite. You're a success because you've recognised, I'm not good at this. I need help. So I need somebody to engage with me. And if you prioritise what your weaknesses are, so what's the worst one, the absolute worst one is this. Okay, make that a priority for you. So I'm going to generate enough revenue in the next 90 days that will enable me to work with somebody else to help me grow my business, because that's what it's all about. We don't want to create a job. Okay, there's a huge difference between a job and a business. And sadly, most single shingle warriors don't get past the job phase. In other words, every morning they have to get up and they have to go out to hunt because they only eat what they kill. If they don't get up and go out and eat, that's it, they're done. Okay, if we've got a sustainable business, then you're not so dependent upon that.
That's
because
true.
You have other people that are going to help you.
You've already set something, like systems in place.
Absolutely.
When you actually meet, young entrepreneurs especially, are they somehow disillusioned about how fast this thing is going to pick up? And then what do you advise? Do you tell someone, okay, give it a year, give it 2 years, give it 3 years? After 3 years, if it's not working, close shop, because that's one of the other things that a lot of entrepreneurs battle with.
The first thing that I ask any entrepreneur when I meet them is, what's your why? Why are you doing this? And what's the plan? And the successful ones are the ones that have a plan. Okay, think of it like your GPS system on your phone. Okay, they know where they're going to go. You wouldn't just get on a bus or get on an aeroplane and say, take me somewhere. You say, I want to go to Mombasa. Okay? So you buy an aeroplane ticket and you know exactly where you've got to be, when you've got to be on the plane. Well, that's the same as your GPS system. That's the same as your business plan. It tells you, it sets your expectations. Where am I going to be? And I keep coming back to my 90-day thing. Where am I going to be in the next 90 days? Where am I going to be in 6 months? Where am I going to be at the end of the year? Where am I going to be in 3 years' time? Where am I going to be in 5 years' time? And the entrepreneurs that I meet that say to me, and I get this a lot, oh, it's all up here. It's all up here.
And you're like,
no. Ding, 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 every alarm bell, every
red flag.
Every red flag, every possible alarm bell in my head goes off. Because it can't possibly all be up there. And when it is all up there, I promise you, they're focusing on all the good bits, right?
They haven't really
all the
about,
shiny stuff, right? So I say to them, download it, put it on paper, because when you do that, it rationalises it for you. And don't get scared. Entrepreneurs hate 2 words, written and plan. Oh, no,
it's a lot of work,
It isn't. If you can't get your business, on one page, everything on one page, you haven't thought it through. You haven't distilled it. Distill it, distill it, distill it. Who are you? What is this business? What is the market that it's going to serve? Who are they? Where are they? What do they want? What do they need? So let's ask those 6 questions first.
Fantastic.
Okay. We don't need a thick encyclopedia. It's just bullet points. Okay. Then ask yourself, so how am I now? The next challenge is, I know who they are and where they are. What they want. How am I going to get to them?
Okay, I like that. And just so you know, by the way, the Entrepreneur Summit is actually happening today, and Carl is going to be speaking at the in Nairobi Intercontinental Hotel today from 6 to 10 p.m. We actually do have 4 tickets that we're going to be handing out today, and I need you to get tweeting like right now.
4!
4, yes. 4. So 4 are actually going to be given away, and I want to, hopefully I will be getting some feedback through our tweets before Rise and Shine comes to an end. So go ahead, and of course you can tag me on Twitter at Shiko Kaittany, and of course at K24TV. Let us know if you actually do want to go on. The first 4 are definitely going to be heading to Intercontinental today, and you can actually hear Carl Gibbons actually speaking at the Entrepreneur Summit if you are interested in, of course, taking your business to the next level. Very quickly,
and
Carl.
let's up that game.
Yeah.
Whoever is the first one,
they
will get an hour one-on-one with me before I leave Kenya. How about that?
That's nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. One of the frequently asked questions that we get, especially for those who are trying to make that transition process into being entrepreneurs. Here we always have someone who has their main job and is doing something on the side.
Yep.
What's your advice to someone who actually wants to just leave their 9-to-5, the corporate world, the same way you did, to actually set up now their business? It's doing okay here and there, but now they want to get into it full time. What do you have to say?
Make a commitment.
Yeah.
You're either in or you're out. You can't be a little bit in and a little bit out. You have to make a commitment. Now, to help you do that, that's about how you... And I understand we all have to go to the supermarket, right? We all have to pay our rent and our mortgage and our car payments. I understand. So what you really need is a safety net.
Yeah.
And I always advise all entrepreneurs and all business owners, I don't care, even if they're established, you want to have 6 months money that if you never make a single sale and things don't go as quickly as you all hope, because we all oversell it. In our head, we're all going to be a millionaire by the end of the week. All right? And but when reality kicks in, you know, the people that promised you that order, and then unfortunately the other guy got it, or they went somewhere else, whatever. You need 6 months money. You need 6 months cushion. So it's not a... oh, I will live on that for 6 months. It's a cushion, okay? And that's the way it should be treated. You should only dip into that if it's a real problem and a struggle. But it allows you to focus. Because once you start to think, oh my God, there's a car payment coming up, or I've got to pay the kids' school fees. And that the order that I've got, I won't get paid to that till a week after I've got to pay for the kids' school fees. It's okay. We have the money for that. We've planned that out.
Planning.
See?
Planning.
I just keep coming back to planning all the while. And cash flow is king. Managing your cash is the most vital importance. And once you become confident with that, then what you have to do, if you're going to become successful and it's going to work for you, you've got to sink your boats. You've got to burn your boats. Okay? Because you can't run a business that's going this way by keep doing this. Right?
Now it's full steam ahead.
It's full steam ahead. Absolutely. 110%. You are completely focused. And you're not completely focused if you're thinking, well, I'll just another month. And I will go into work to the office for another month. Not going to happen.
I like
because
that.
Guess what? There'll be another month. And then there'll be another month.
And you'll never get to it. You'll never get round to it.
And then you will end up being... I could have been. I could have been this.
What would you say were some of your habits or your routines that led you to success on your way up the corporate, or let me say the business ladder?
That's a very deep question.
I
wasn't expecting that one. Okay, no. I think that it's being aware and being able to anticipate what is coming. We always want to be the organiser of the party, the innovator, okay? And we want people to come to our party. We don't want to be going to other people's party. So being able to innovate and be aware of what's going on is a very crucial part of entrepreneurial success. But you see, a lot of people have the misconception that entrepreneurs are risk takers. And I say, no, you're not. You're not a risk taker. All the truly great entrepreneurs in the world, if you look at them, Elon Musk, okay? Do you really think that when he sold PayPal, he woke up one morning and thought, I know, I'm now one of the most successful men on the planet.
Yeah.
I'm now going to start building space rockets.
Yes.
And, well, if it works, great. And if it doesn't work, well, okay, I've just lost all that money. No, he didn't. He got his team together, he got his advisors together, and he said, look, I think space exploration is the next thing. And there are 1,000 reasons, 1,000 risks why I shouldn't do it.
Yes.
Go away, team. I want you to mitigate those risks. I want you to take them away.
Yeah.
I don't know how we do that because that's why I have a team.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know everything. You don't know what you don't know.
But then the advice is there.
Then we got that list, and in his head he said, if I can reduce that list from 1,000 to 100 or to 50, I find that acceptable. I'm prepared to do it.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm now making an informed decision, not a, wow, this is a great idea that came to me while I was having a shave this morning. No, I've mitigated as much of the risk as I can.
Right.
Now, you're never going to mitigate all of the risk, but I find this much risk acceptable.
Okay.
I don't find this much risk acceptable.
Right.
And believe me, people like Richard Branson and Elon Musk, they have a definite line in the sand. You know, if
they say yes,
it's a yes if we've taken the list from 1,000 down to 100.
Yes.
If we can only take the list from 1,000 down to 101, it's a no-go.
Yeah,
it's
and you pull the plug on that.
We pull the plug on and we move on to another one.
Wow, that's
and that brings me back right to the first point that I made. Is they love their idea, they're passionate about their idea, but they're also rational enough to say, I like the sound of banana-flavoured ice cream.
But if it's not working,
that
is such a strong point that you have to be willing to actually let go.
Yeah.
If it's not a working idea, you've got to be able to dump it and move on.
Do it, delegate it, or dump it. Okay?
Do it, delegate it, or dump it.
If it's not working, get out.
Yeah.
If it's not working, get out. Because if it's not right today, it might not be. It's probably not going to be right tomorrow.
Yes.
You know, when you go out shopping for a new outfit, if it doesn't fit today, it's not going to fit tomorrow. You know, so putting it in the wardrobe, thinking, well, I will have dropped 10 pounds by tomorrow.
Yes.
So
that's
not going to happen.
Okay, you're not being realistic.
Totally.
I've heard you online talk about the 3 rock concept.
Yeah.
What do you mean by 3 rocks?
Well, we've talked about 90 days.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I call them 90-day rocks.
Yeah.
So, in the next 90 days, we are going to achieve this goal.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
We are going to close 10 clients in the next 90 days. Or we are going to bring a new product to market in the next 90 days. Well, that's great. So, all jobs, I don't care what they are, we can break them down.
Yeah.
Think of baking a cake. You don't just say, oh, I'm going to have a cake, and there it is.
Yeah.
We've got to get the flour, we've got to get the water, we've got to, etc.
All the ingredients,
salt, all the ingredients.
Yeah.
So break your 90 days, your rock, I want you to break it down into a stone. So where do I need to be over the next 90 days? So within 30 days, I need to be here.
Yes.
Okay? Within 10 days, I need to be at this point.
Right.
Okay? It's making it smaller. So then I want you to break the stone into a pebble.
Yeah.
All right? So to bake the cake, if I need flour, I've got to go to the store to buy the flour. It's a little job, but it has to be done. Because the cake
is the end product.
Is the end product.
Yeah.
I've got to break it down.
Yeah.
And if you break it down to its lowest common denominator every time, it just becomes so simple.
Yes.
And it needs to be, all of your rocks need to be smart. They need to be specific.
Yes.
Okay? It's no good saying, I want sales by in the next 90 days. How many sales do you want? How many clients do you want?
Be that specific, yes.
Then it becomes measurable.
Right. Because now, yes, you can gauge.
If I said I was going to have 3 and I ended up with 5, whatever it was you were doing, pour more gas on that fire, right? You said you were going to have 3 and you only ended up with 2. Okay.
What do I need to do?
What do I need to do?
Okay. Then now it A. The letter A,
So we've got S, we've got M, then we go A. Is it got to be achievable?
Achievable, right. Okay.
I'm going to do $1 million in my first month.
No.
Really?
Yes.
Lightning does strike in a bottle, but it's rare.
Okay, realistic, yes.
So we've got to be realistic.
Okay.
And then we've got a timeline.
Okay.
So you are making smart decisions, smart rocks. And your timeline has been defined. You've said it's 90 days.
Yes. That's
so
true.
there you go. So you've just made some really smart rocks.
I want you to actually take this opportunity as well, Carl, to actually speak about the Entrepreneur Summit as we wind up.
Right.
What can people really expect tonight? You know, as you speak to entrepreneurs, what are some of the benefits?
Okay.
Why should I even attend?
Why
this?
should you even
Yeah,
do
why
that?
should I be bothered to actually come to the Intercon today?
Well, first of all, you need to, if you're going to invest in anything, the most important thing you can ever invest in is yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so that's number one. Number two, the whole reason the Entrepreneur Summit was created, Sprinter Investments, which is a property investment company here in Kenya, asked me to come over because they want to foster and nurture and encourage the entrepreneurial community.
Right.
So if you come along tonight,
go ahead.
you are going to be working. I'm going to put you to work.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be standing up there giving glib PowerPoints with just little catchphrases. We're actually going to do what I call a meta assessment. And meta is Latin for look above. So we're going to work on your business. Everybody that's in that room, I'm going to be working on their business. And we're going to work through a meta assessment. And we're going to look at every area of their business. And we're going to assess it. And at the end of it, we're going to say, what's the problem? What's the problem going to cost? What's it currently costing me as a problem? What's the opportunity if I fix it? And therefore, if you add those two numbers together, you have a huge opportunity cost. And guess what? You're going to do 90-day rocks. Because if we're going to say, this is my opportunity, well, that's good. So what are we going to do about it?
This is
so
it.
that's what we're going to expect.
Okay.
We're going to have a few hours of really head down, let's get into your business. I'm not going to want to see your accounts and this is personally to you. This is all personally to you.
And how to just change, it's a shift, it's a mental shift, how to actually view things.
Authenticity and realism is the name of the game. Let's get real.
So yet again, the Entrepreneur Summit is happening today at the Nairobi Intercontinental Hotel from 6 to 10 p.m. If you actually do want to get a few tips and have a one-on-one session with Carl Gibbons, well, he's going to be available. We asked you to actually get in touch with us through our Twitter page. And of course, you can definitely tag me at Shiko Kaittany if you would like to scoop a ticket to tonight's summit. We've got one here, Carl, from Ruben Rotich. He's always watching this segment. Thank you so much. He goes on to say it begins with passion also. When we like what we do and like the way we do it, then the success comes our way. We don't need to sit and wait for the good to come. We need to go for it and be purposeful. And he goes on to say that I'm really enjoying. Please say hello to Carl. And says he is a source of motivation. I would love to actually watch him speak.
Thank you. And I'd love to see you and work with you. But think about this. Passion isn't perfect.
Okay. All right. Very quickly, Ruben, congratulations. You've gotten yourself one. We also do have McLeod Philip, who goes on to say, awesome stuff. Ticket, please. Okay, we're going to hand you a ticket, McLeod Philip, asante sana. And then we do have at Isaiah 214, who goes on to say, thank you so much. Shiko, thank you so much, Carl. I'm loving it. May I please have a ticket? Absolutely. There you go. And we still have one more. So hopefully a tweet is going to come in as we go along on Alfajiri. But remember, it's at K24 TV on Facebook and Twitter, and I am at Shiko Kaittany. Carl, we're going to leave it there, but I want to thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure.
You know, there's so much to talk about when it comes to entrepreneurship, but thank you so much for just that tip, okay, of the iceberg.
It's my pleasure.
Okay, and next time, please come with a teddy bear.
If that's what you want, if that's what makes you happy, I will make sure.
All right, well, thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
All right, okay, all the best tonight.
Thank you.
Our business growth architect there, Carl M. Gibbons, international speaker, helping small businesses turn around, speaking to us today on Rise and Shine. We sure hope that you have been motivated. We're going to take a short commercial break, but then on the other side, you know what it is. It's time to get interactive.